million voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low?
Good morning. Oh, it is Monday morning, and I have a project that I've been wanting to get a hold of for quite some time. We have had so many ways to organize my son's desk. I can't even tell you. We've tried, and then they'll work for a little while, and then we just gotta like revamp it and so on and so forth. So what I really want to get done today is tackle the desk area. Yes. As you can see, a lot of it is not working. A lot of it is a complete hot mess, and we need to handle it. And that's what I want to do quickly today. It might take a couple sessions. And as you can hear, my kids, they made a ramp down the stairs with Matchbox Dollar Tree ramps and painter's tape. And they're trying to get the cars to land in a bucket at the end of the stairs. So that's what they're doing. A little bit of engineering for a little bit of morning break time. But I want to start taking care of this, and it might take a couple sessions, but I'm going to tackle it and get some solutions, some storage solutions settled. And he also needs to be able to have a workable drawer. You know, his drawer right here, it's just like, yeah, it's a hot mess. It's boy organized, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to help him out, and I told him that he needed to take part 2 because some of this stuff, he's got some coins, he's got Lego books and things that he wants to keep nice, so he's gonna have to help me sort those things. But the organizing and setting it up with things that are important for school and for like art and writing, that's my job. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. Oh, okay. I'll help you with the track, okay? All right, track time. Oh, it fell out.
Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Whoa, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. And you say I am strong when I think I am weak.
Okay, so did about 8 minutes of work. I didn't pause my timer for absolutely everything. One of my children were asking for a charger and all that stuff, but got a good bit pulled down, which is awesome. As you can see, woo, looks pretty good. Got some stuff pulled out on the floor. It gets worse before it gets better. So here's the floor. Whoa, yeah. Book pile, Legos, of course. I mean, we try to keep them downstairs, but they always creep back upstairs. Like in the night, they walk around the house. I don't know. They are absolutely everywhere. Then there's a to be decided pile and some Lego things. Hey, baby. Some Lego things that need to be gone through by my son. And then some other miscellaneous containers and such and books. And then this I know particularly goes to schoolwork. Some of his pages and books. So I wanted to make sure that those were displayed properly, if they're going to be displayed on his desk or if they're going to be put in the school basket. So about 8 minutes has lapsed. So I'm going to take a little break here. We're probably going to have a snack time because it's around that time of day here on Monday. Okay, so we'll be back in a little bit, and maybe I'll have a helper. That would be super nice. And I watched a great bit of Natalie on her channel. She was talking about timers. She was talking about a whole bunch of stuff. The funny thing was when I was watching Natalie Bennett, oh my goodness, it was hilarious. it got to the point in the video that she said, all right, and it's only been 4 minutes. I looked at my watch. It had been 4 minutes. So Natalie, I was cleaning just perfectly with you. Even though she had the time lapse going on and everything, I was filming this and decluttering along with her. It's nice to declutter with a friend. So anyway, for whatever it's worth, me and Natalie were on the same page. So that was kind of fun. All right, we're going to go get a snack and we'll be back later, hopefully to get some more work done.
It look nice. Does that look nice, Mama?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yep.
That look nice?
Yep. Can you come down and do these books?
Sure. These cats have books. I really like.
I like the Cat in the Hat books. This poor joke book has lost its cover. Are we still going to keep it around? Treat it, yeah, you got to put it in a safe. Maybe you can make a book cover for it. Nope, no books are going to go in there. Remember, we're going to try to
This
keep
is
them.
like that's my Lego books I like.
So we're making a Lego book stack. You did really good. That's a whole stack of Legos.
books.
Here's another joke book. You want to read one? All right, ready?
They're not really fun though.
They're not?
Well, not unless you find like.
Knock, knock, who's there? Psalm. Psalm who? It's spelled Psalm like the Psalms in the Bible.
But then Psalm in the Bible.
Right. It's spelled that way, but it's like a homonym. It's going to sound like something else. Ready? Someday I'm going to get my own house. Yeah, it is kind of cheesy, huh? Bible storybook. Do you want to put this with brother stuff?
No. So what is this supposed to go to? It's like big, but then tiny. So it's big.
It can go in the regular size.
But it doesn't fit.
And then Patch the
It
Pirate
doesn't
Club.
fit. Look.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it has a home. Here, put this in.
There you go, I got it.
Put these two in there. What about the books on top of your shelf? Do you want to go through the? No.
No,
Remember what?
Besides, they're way too tiny.
Okay.
Science.
Science bugs, and it's like a mouse detective thing. If you want to keep it, or if we want to donate it, put it somewhere else. If it needs a different home.
You say I am held when I am falling short.
It feels like you're being rewarded when you clean. It is a reward. You get to have a nice space.
It feels good.
It does. You got it, bud. Feels good to keep our stuff put together. And it's always sad when stuff gets broken just because it's not kept up.
Ouch!
Looks like we gotta go take a little break and go see what siblings are up to. I've got a trash pile here, so
I'll
you
just
can come.
keep cleaning.
All right.
Those guys got to sorry. I lost all the dollars. 50 got thrown away.
All right. Well, we'll see about that. We'll put it aside. Take all these downstairs.
There's still more Legos in there.
I don't see any Legos. I just went through them. If I see any extra, we can bring them down later.
There's one by one.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, a $100 tip. Yay. Thank you, Ben Franklin. If only it was real, but it is not. Okay, so my son was in here. I tried to get the camera on because he was just talking so sweet. Camera on, audio, not time lapse. And he was just saying, it's really nice to clean up. You know, I feel like I'm getting rewarded. And when I was little, I did not like doing this, but now I do. I don't know what happened. Like, seriously, like his words. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Been able to instill something in him about keeping a tidy space. So we're still trudging away at this. I'm not doing a timer because he seems to be really enjoying going through this. And it's not really about time. It's just feeling him out if he's doing okay, if I'm doing okay, and if we're being, you know, we're getting some progress done. And like it was said on Natalie's channel today, and I've heard many other YouTubers and friends and different motivational, you know, cleanly people, you know, that do all this stuff, have said, progress over perfection. And we're not trying to be perfect. He was even trying to like organize some things a little bit more, and that's fine. I'm like, oh, no, not now. Okay, don't put that there. Just wait, you know. So he's gonna probably make it to his own liking, and that's fine as long as it's kept up, and he knows where his stuff is, and it's not gonna like blow up like it was. So I'm really excited. We've got some more things here on the floor. You can see different things that we've got to take care of, but overall, this is great progress for his desk, and I have some storage solution ideas. I got some containers that I keep aside just for this purpose when we're rearranging and doing different things. So I think I might have some storage solutions. I did use one down here. This actually used to be in my pantry, this little bin here, and I think that will keep it a little bit more contained. We have had so many things going on down here. I know it's for a computer tower, I guess. We don't have a computer. So I've had bins in there, tall bins, you know, and we've stacked books in there the long wise, and it just gets to be a mess. They, you know, go all over the place. So that never really worked. I thought maybe once to have like a laundry hamper, but we only keep one laundry hamper on this side of the house. My husband and I have one up in our master bedroom, and then we have one for the rest of all the laundry. So 2 laundry baskets total for our whole house. So I didn't really want to do that. Anyway, just always trying to do better. Seeing something that's not working and forming a solution to fix it and to make it work better for your family and for the situation. And things aren't always static. Obviously, life changes. He's going to have different books. He's going to have different things that he wants and likes and needs in his room. It might not be the big book of trains and One Duck Stuck book. Great book, by the way. And all the other things. But the storage solution can adapt, you know, just always changing.
The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing.
Okay, so we have the grand reveal of what we got done, my son and I, and a little bit of me by myself, which is totally fine, of some things that we're able to accomplish. So we have the top of his desk is just the same. CDs, Legos that are okay because they're a set and he can have those. Some books and schoolwork, some sentimental books and things he's working on. He's very happy about having this organized. Down below here, got some books being put up at this time, which is great. And we did have some Star Wars stuff in here, but he's thinking he wants to use this. I think it might be a little cluttery, but we can try it out. I'm okay about trying, you know, some different things. If he thinks that they will work for him, that's fine. We'll try it, and if it becomes a clutter piece and it doesn't work anymore, we'll just, you know, do a redo. That's what we do around here. We see what works. So he's going to have that there. Now, you know there's cubes that fit underneath there. Do you have ideas for that?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I don't think we need to store anything else in here. I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, but I really want to do a video tour of the kids' rooms, like what's in each of the kids' rooms, what I try to keep in there and such and such. I'll get that in the works. But in my son's room, shared between my third and my first born, and they only keep wooden train sets in here. So we keep that under the bed. So the wooden train sets are in here. We try to keep the Legos down, as I already told you, and basically it's just for school and books, and toys come and go, but they go back to their home downstairs where we store our toys. So is that working out for you, bud?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, I hope so. It looks nice. Looks like you're having a bookstore. Which book would you like to buy today? Do you have one of your favorites? Oh, yeah. The Complete Brick Bible for Kids. It is cute. We got that for Easter or Christmas?
Christmas.
Christmas. He would remember. He has an excellent memory. So, wow, that was really awesome. We got a couple things scattered on the floor. I got a container that needs to go to my daughter's room right here. We'll get that taken care of. We got a book that my daughter will probably want because it has to do with gardening. And we still have those like instructions and stuff. And I know they're all online with Lego. I know that. But my son still likes to keep them on sometimes. So I bought him an organizer and so on. So if some of them are really destroyed and beat up, I'm going to see if he can go ahead and get rid of those, and we can look them up and even print out new instructions because they're all online. PDFs of any kind for vacuum cleaners, for your stove, for your refrigerator, for all that stuff. It's all online, so you don't really need to keep all of the pamphlets unless you want to, if you need to keep learning about them. But anyway, he doesn't need to keep learning about these Lego sets. He's already got them taken care of. He's built them, unbuilt them, whatever, mixed them up. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we got some piles still left over. But overall, it's looking a lot nicer than before. Not too thrilled about that, but that's okay. He's cleaning. He's trying to find a solution. So that is a learning thing. He's learning that something wasn't working and he didn't like the way it was. So he's trying to make a fix. And he's using stuff in our house that can be repurposed. So I'm excited about that. I'll have to see what was left over from downstairs with taking the cubes that were in here, because that's usually in our playroom. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along with me. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad that you're part of the Mind Your Matters family. And if you just came over from another channel or a search or something, would you consider subscribing? We have material that is out there just for any family, I would think. We do cooking, cleaning videos, homeschool, day in the life, whatever, coffee time when I have a thought. And I'm a Christian. I love Jesus, so I love to share those things with you. And if you're not saved and you don't have a faith of that kind, that's still okay too. You can come along with us and enjoy the tips and tricks and visiting with me. So thank you so much, and I pray that you had a good time. Good morning. It is the next day after we worked in my son's room at his desk. And just like any, decluttering, tidying, fixing, changing activity, sometimes it spurs on more. So last night my husband came in and we had always talked about like changing their room around a little bit. We've had so many different like variations in this room, and we really wanted to open it up just a tad bit more so it wasn't so crammed when you walked right in the door and walked right into bunk beds and then over to a desk. Anyway, so we did some changing around and it looks pretty amazing in here. We walk in, my son's desk, as you can see right here, so that's pretty awesome. And then of course like the little book thing that I'm not too fond of, but we're gonna deal with it just for a little bit. And then the bunk beds. So I'm super excited about all of this. It looks really nice in here. You walk in, you got some nice open space, as long as they're not toys on the floor, but it is what it is, Anyway, I'm super excited about this. It does look a little crammed maybe on the camera, but my son, he actually enjoys having this little space here. And it's fine for him if he's doing his lessons. He's got a lesson, paused right there that he's working on. He's going to take a little restroom break. Perk of homeschooling is you don't have to wait or go in line or beg your teacher quietly, I have to go to the bathroom, and feel very embarrassed that you have to go to the bathroom. So he's able to go do that. So homeschool perk, check. Anywho, so he's working on his page and he's liking his little setup here. We changed some things around, and of course it still needs a little work. He's got some artwork here that's a little untidy, but really this is not bad for a boy. If you have boys, there's just something they create, they do things, they get sentimental about stuff, even like girls. But boys just like to have sometimes a messy place. I think, in my opinion, sometimes boys are a little bit more messier than girls might be. So anyway, this is what we have. I'm so excited. It's looking really good so far. I'm liking it. And I hope it helps them in their room, to make their room feel a little bit better. And sometimes when you change stuff around, I don't know if any of you moms find this too, when you change something around, it gives you like a new refresh, like excitement. It's like getting like a new piece of home decor or something, and you're just like, oh, ooh, I just want to, make things look nice and pick up the floor and whatever. It does that for me. I don't know anybody else, but it does that for me. I get so excited. I do something different, and it encourages me to do more, change things up, make things better. So that's pretty much what we did here. pretty amazing, pretty great, and I'm really enjoying it and liking it. So I hope you enjoyed our desk declutter and the day after. I'll let you know, maybe I'll update, let you know how it goes, but we're always changing things, and I'm sure you are too as a mom. If you know you're in another season of life, you're changing stuff too. Things don't always work forever, so just adjusting, that's where you get, I don't know, success is when you change things up. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I get so chatty, but I just wanted to show you the day after, and kind of what we did last night is super amazing. I love it. So I hope that that is a blessing to you and an encouragement. So thank you for joining me, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Watching this, hopefully it encouraged you to do something. Comment below if it spurred you towards doing something, and maybe if your child is a little unwilling, you can let them watch with you and see. My young son, he's 8, and he did an excellent job. He was really motivated today, so I'm glad that we kind of pushed forward on this. At first, he wasn't too thrilled, but I just pushed just a little bit more, and he was able to join in with me. So I'm really excited about that. He did a great job. I think it just looks wonderful. It's going to be a nice place for him to enjoy, and he really liked doing it, which was kind of crazy. I was excited about that. That made my heart happy, and it blessed me knowing that I'm doing something right. Oh, thank you. Anyway, please consider subscribing, like, share, all the things, and I hope to see you in the next one very soon. Thank you for joining me. Catch you later.
I thought I put stuff in.
But is there a place for that other stuff? You okay?
Just my bone here hurts.
Yeah, it's big. It might need to go like behind your Lego book. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to know how things are gonna fit. Just gotta try it out. That one works. What about the coins that are in the plastic bin? Here, what about this? What about when you put it in there, does it fit like that?
It's just not going in because of that.
Oh, because of the
cement.
thing. Okay. Probably gonna have to go back like that.
There's just more small Lego blocks.
That's okay. What about more stuff over
Say
there?
I am strong when I think I am weak, and you say